Okay, hello everybody. What we're going to do today is identify trig ratios, and you can see here where I have in my notes all 6. There are actually 6 trig ratios. We always thought there were 3, the sine, cosine, and tangent. Turns out there are 6. There's also the secant, the cosecant, and the cotangent. Okay, so just to review, the sine, abbreviated SIN, is opposite over hypotenuse. Cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse. And the tangent is opposite over adjacent. Okay, these are the 3 new ones: the secant, the cosecant, and the cotangent. The secant, abbreviated SEC, is actually the reciprocal of the cosine. So the reciprocal of the cosine, the secant, is 1 over the cosine. So it's just the reciprocal of this. So instead of adjacent over hypotenuse, it's hypotenuse over adjacent. Okay, the cosecant is actually the reciprocal of the sine. So the cosecant is 1 over the sine. So instead of opposite over hypotenuse, it's hypotenuse over opposite. I know it seems backwards, but that's the way it is. And then the cotangent is just the reciprocal of the tangent. So the cotangent, abbreviated COT, is the reciprocal of this, so it's adjacent over opposite. Okay, now people have tried to put an acronym with these, but it just doesn't roll off the tongue like these do. This is nice. This is so Katoa. Okay, that's nice. If we try to do that with this, the secant is hypotenuse over adjacent. The cosecant is hypotenuse over opposite, and the cotangent is adjacent over opposite. That acronym isn't really used. Sha, cho, cha, cow. Sha, cho, cow. Yeah, just doesn't work as well as SOHCAHTOA. Okay, anyway, today what you're going to do is just get familiar with these. Along with these, you're going to get familiar with these. Okay, so where did I put my other sheet? There is my sheet. Okay, we've got a triangle like this, and we're going to identify all 6 trig ratios. So we're going to look at angle F first. I'm going to write down the sine of F, the cosine of F, the tangent of F, the secant of F, the cosecant of F, and the cotangent of angle F. Alrighty, so the sine of F, here's angle F. So the sine is opposite over hypotenuse, so 77 over 85. The cosine is adjacent over hypotenuse, so 36 over 85. The tangent of F, TOA, opposite over adjacent, is 77 over 36. Okay, now these are the 3 new ones. Remember, the secant is the reciprocal of the cosine. So it's going to be 85 over 36. I always remember that it's the reciprocal of the cosine. So I don't really even remember it in terms of hypotenuse and opposite and whatever. I just remember it's the reciprocal of the cosine. So I look at the cosine and I just find the reciprocal. The cosecant is the reciprocal of the sine. So the cosecant is going to be 85 over 77. And the cotangent is the reciprocal of the tangent. I think that one's the most straightforward. So that's going to be 36 over 77. Okay, so the cosecant, let me jot this down, is the reciprocal of the sine. Okay, now let's do the same for angle M, because that's our other acute angle. So let's write down the sine of M, the cosine of M, the tangent of M. And then let's do the others, the secant of M, the cosecant of M, and the cotangent of M. Okay, I'd like you to hit pause and try these on your own and then come back and see if you got the right answer. Okay, here we go. So the sine of m, opposite over hypotenuse, 36 over 85. Cosine of m, adjacent over hypotenuse, 77 over 85. The tangent, TOA, is 36 over 77. Now let's do the new ones. So the secant is the reciprocal of the cosine. So it's going to be, instead of 77 over 85, it'll be 85 over 77. The cosecant is the reciprocal of the sine, so 85 over 36. And the cotangent is the reciprocal of the tangent, so 77 over 36. Okay, those are the 6 trig functions. And I tell you what, I always, in my mind, I picture this. So I pulled it up on clip art. I pulled up some clip art and I wrote this down. Okay, in my mind, ever since I first learned this, I always pictured this. Sec is 1 over the cosine. So I picture one person seeking 1 over 2 cosines. You get it? Sec is 1 over the cosine. And then you can cosec. You know, co means together. So you're going to cosec 1 over just one sine. So I know it's cheesy, but it helps me. So the cosecant is 1 over the sine. Okay, that's all. Short lesson today. I just want to expose you to the fact that there are 3 other trig identities, trig ratios, and they are the secant, the cosecant, and the cotangent. So just practice some delta math problems doing that. Let's just do 10 of them. I just want to expose them to you, and I just want you to give them a shot. So let's just do 10 of them on delta math, and we'll call it a day. Okay, have a great day. See you guys. Bye-bye.